Good morning, afternoon, evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's webinar, Beauty Beyond Boundaries, the future of personalization with consumer data and generative AI. We have an engaging agenda for you today, covering the importance of data personalization and highlighting the recent collaboration between Revieve and Google Cloud. Also, we'll take a closer look at the remarkable brand, Kiko Milano, which has redefined the brand consumer interaction through technological innovation and elevated the standards of personalization. In the modern era of consumer expectations, personalizations have become pivotal factor for businesses across industries. Customers crave unique experiences that cater to their individual needs, preferences, desires. And what fuels these personalized experiences? Data, particularly zero and first party data. This data allows brands and retailers to understand their customers at a deeper level, enabling them to provide tailored recommendations, tailored experiences, but also it unlocks new opportunities for different angle of the business decisions, be it for marketing, merchandising, assortment decisions, monetization power, formulation decisions, and more. So how do these technologies come together and create a new standard of beauty experiences? During this webinar, we'll cover how the beauty industry can benefit from the technological innovation in building more long-lasting relationships with their consumers and standing out in this competitive environment. So let me begin by sharing a little bit of the Revive take on the issue. AI, AR, and new cutting-edge technologies like Gen AI are transforming the way consumers interact with brands and retailers in the beauty industry. These immersive experiences are not just a luxury. They have become essential. It has become the new standard of beauty experiences. 88% of customers say the experience a company provides is as important as its products and services, and it's up from 80% in 2020. But how do we define immersive experiences, and what are the key elements? AI, AR, that went from being nice to have to being essential, being critical, being an absolute requirement in the modern day. Immersive experiences in today's commerce are understood as personalized, emotional, interactive, omnichannel, and the technologies enabling more immersive experiences, AI, AR, computer vision. However, the new things keep getting added, elevating the experience and expectations continuously, but also providing and unlocking new fantastic opportunities. It is important to know that the definition of AI keeps evolving. Went from just being AI to specific flavors of AI, such as live AR, computer vision, and most recently, Gen AI is everything that we hear about. The definition is evolving, the world is evolving, our consumer base is evolving, and it's demanding us to bring that into the experiences. Consumers demand these technologies to be part of their journey. According to McKinsey research, 45% of beauty consumers are strongly inclined toward businesses that provide AR and AI-powered experiences. And consumers do answer well to the experiences like that. And we do see that with Revive. We see the dramatic impact to conversion from 1.7 to 3x. We see the impact and the numbers are significant depending on the permutations and the level of technology and relevance of the technologies that's involved, from 15 to 74% impact to an average order value. And that is not all. These experiences and technologies enable more personalized consumer journey, but also unlock new and completely unique, unprecedented level of consumer data that otherwise would be impossible to acquire. And what's more important, this data is highly accurate, it's reliable, and it's up to date, and it is privacy first. So how could it be that zero and first party data is your competitive edge in the era of data privacy? This data is zero and first party data, but it's data that consumers intentionally share with you. AI and AR unlock a treasure trove of interesting and actionable consumer data. This data is invaluable for understanding customer behavior, preferences, intent, trends, helping beauty brands and retailers make more informed decisions and stay ahead of the competition. But how do we get the consumer to share the data when today's consumers are more privacy conscious than ever before? In order to do that, we need to give them true, deeply personalized value in exchange for that data. We are seeing that 80% of consumers are willing to share data in exchange for more value, for better personalized experience. Over 3 million unique data points are annually captured by personalization with the technologies that we have. AI, AR-powered beauty experiences. Consumers are willing to share all this data with brands and retailers with the experiences when they believe the value that they're going to get in return. Personalized education, personalized recommendation, a personalized service, something truly and deeply personal to them. In the era of data privacy, zero and first party data is your competitive edge. By leveraging these data sources, beauty brands can build trust with their customers while still harnessing the full power of consumer data. It is about striking the right balance between personalization and privacy. So, how do we unlock the full power of consumer data? What can you do with this new rich data about your consumers? Brands and retailers are using the existing data to inform a variety of different decisions across the organization, be it marketing programs, product development, assortment decisions, merchandising decisions. We're seeing formulation decisions based on that data. Typically, we are limited to data that is associated with purchase history, browsing data, third-party data, some quiz-related data. With this level of technology, we're getting into and unlocking a whole new realm of beauty intelligence. It's continuous data, it's rich data, it's deeply personalized data. And what's interesting, oftentimes, it's a data that consumers don't even know about themselves. They wouldn't be able to articulate sometimes the nuances of how to perceive their skin conditions, their beauty needs. But with the help of AI, we're able not only to educate consumers, but educate the industry as well. This data unlocks whole new depths of information, and it facilitates better decision making across the board, and it allows us to stand out from the competition. Recently, we joined forces with Google Cloud to enhance the personalization capabilities offered by Revieve platform. Throughout this webinar, we'll explore the potential that this partnership unlocks and how Google's expertise and Google Cloud's expertise empowers businesses to harness the full potential of personalization and data capture using Gen AI. With that said, I would like to offer the floor to Amy. Amy, would you mind introducing yourself and taking us through your take on Gen AI, Google Cloud, and the future.
Hi, I'm Amy Eschliman. I'm the Managing Director of Industry Strategy for Retail at Google Cloud. Great to be here with you today. We're going to talk about personalization and data. And to start, just some stats on how important personalization is in the world of retail. 71% of consumers expect companies to deliver personalized interactions, and the majority get frustrated when that doesn't happen. They also say that personalized content makes it more likely for them to repurchase. And those companies that excel at personalization have the potential to drive incremental revenue. And within the beauty space, where personalization is so important, this is even more evident. But this is really complex. If you think about all of the touch points that a customer has with you across a journey, it includes everything from owned marketing to paid marketing to .com experiences to potential direct mail experiences, even to the store and customer associates. So delivering a personalized experience across all of these touch points can be challenging. At the foundation of being able to deliver that is data, having great first-party data that allows you to truly know your customer and deliver those experiences that are both relevant and personalized to them. So that's really the first value point of first-party data, the ability to deliver a relevant message to them and do so in a consistent and high-quality way. And then finally, be able to deliver a message that is unique to that particular consumer and helps you differentiate. But it's not just about customer data. There's a lot of data that each retailer has access to. And the most sophisticated retailers are looking at all of these data sets, not in silos, but as a whole, and finding interesting relationships that help drive incremental value. So think about the relationship between customer data, product data, and inventory data, and all of the great relationships and journeys that you can create with that information. But now there comes generative AI. And we're not just talking about kind of those traditional data sets, but we have all new data sets to look at now. At its core, generative AI is able to help synthesize information, create content, automate processes, and engage through conversation. It truly is a step change in the world of AI because it is allowing now to look at data relationships that didn't exist before and unlock new capabilities and experiences. It's generating new content, not just analyzing existing content. And it has tremendous value for retail. McKinsey did a study where they believe $400 billion of additional retail revenue can be unlocked here, mostly in the worlds of customer service, marketing, and back-end operations like software engineering. When you think about both customer service and marketing, those have the potential to drive great personalization for customers. So those experiences can be highly personalized. I'm going to walk you through one example of this, and we can talk a bit about how that how that can expand from this particular example. What we're looking at here is image generation. In this particular example, we're actually asking through generative AI to create images that are a specific product with a background of a sunset. And from there, we can continue to iterate, continue to refine. You can imagine a world in which these images are refined for a specific customer segment that reacts to a type of image or even to the individual. The same can be said for copy. Copy generation from marketing campaigns to product copy can be personalized based on a segment or even eventually to the individual. So it really is an exciting time in the world of personalization with the advent of generative AI. Thanks for your time. Hope you enjoyed it.
Well, we're joined here today by Charlotte Katz from Kiko Milano. Charlotte, I would love for you to introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about what you do at Kiko, your role.
Okay, thank you for welcoming me on this session. And I guess it will be fascinating. I am Charlotte Katz, and I am in charge of customer experience at Kiko Milano. I don't know if anyone knows exactly the brand, but it's a makeup brand based in Italy, created, designed in Italy. and with a large number of stores, more than 1,000 across the world, and expanding very quickly. So we are undertaking a very wide transformation program on digital, and that's why I am involved in the Kiko organization to make it happen.
Oh, thank you so much. We are really excited to have you with us today. We've been collaborating pretty closely with Kiko for significant time
Yep.
now, and we're excited to see all the changes and innovations that you bring to the market, and excited to see your growth across the globe. So the stage is yours. I'm sure that our audience would love to hear more.
Yeah, thank you. And I will talk about, technology and artificial intelligence, but not only at Kiko, of course, because we are doing things, but not everything. So we know that new technology and artificial intelligence are developing really fast in our industry, of course. And if we focus today on beauty brands, they are, of course, embracing technology to create new and personalized shopping experiences. The increasing influence of e-commerce, social media, and mobile devices has fostered the development of interactive experience. And we also see, and it's important for us as well, a concrete digital initiative in stores. So first, we start with virtual try-on. Makeup brands started with augmented reality to be able to allow online users to try their product on. It's already an improved experience compared to what clients can leave in store, especially after COVID, when tasters have been largely removed from shelves. It has been developed on e-commerce websites to push for conversion and is now considered as a necessary feature for all e-shops selling makeup products. A few years ago, the experience was not realistic, but now it is possible to work on texture finishes to provide a very convincing result. Seeing the keen interest it raised, brands started to develop try-on filters on social networks. It means that from being a pure functional capacity, it became a playful experience to raise awareness for a new product. Last year, for example, Meta, during its international summit, prized the Clarins Lip Oil Instagram try-on filter as a key initiative to prove the value of such experience. So you see, it is now seen as a must-have for all beauty brands. Then, a more advanced step has been implemented with easy-to-use self-diagnostic modules that personalized search, product discovery, and shopping experiences. With a simple selfie or photo, these features can now assess a wide number of skin metrics, like the level of hydratation, signs of aging, imperfections. It is quick, safe, and users can easily find targeted products, services, and treatments that perfectly match with their skin type. This feature requires a set of conditions to be efficient, such as a very good lighting, but it is very promising. The evolution of technology makes emerge AI skin diag in the skincare sector, bringing a new level of expertise to personalize product recommendations. From being a kind of gaming experience, brands now use it as a way to promote their knowledge about skin and to replicate what was initially done in store through a beauty prescription established by a well-trained beauty advisor. The scoring and data add a kind of scientific proof to this experience. There is still room for an equivalent tool on other product categories, such as makeup, with a recommendation that is based on skin tone, skin type, eye color, hair color, to recommend the best product to be used, the right foundation, texture, and shade, the right set of mascara, eyeshadow, and lipsticks. A bit like a digital makeup artist. We are not far from something even more personalized. Instead of having a one-shot experience, brands start to work on beauty coach applications, a bit like your sport training app. We could replicate this to create a digital beauty coach that provides with daily, weekly advice to enhance the beauty of user skin. Digital beauty coach could allow brand to establish a 100% personalized, very engaging one-to-one relationship with their clients. This digital coach could combine try-on, skin diagnostic, chatbot managed by generative AI. The app could also access to external factors like weather, hormonal cycles, hours of sleep to adapt the skincare routine and makeup for each single day. We could imagine extending the coaching to other relating beauty areas like wellness and nutrition. The users could take better care of themselves with expert and personalized advice to monitor their progress through data capturing and monitoring. Like a sport, I am personally dreaming of this kind of application for myself. Then no one can ignore what is called virtual beauty in the metaverse. To which extent virtual beauty will stop being a simple game for the Gen Z and will become a norm. Many experts plan that new generations will have their avatar and will live virtual lives. Like any real human body, avatars will have to choose their clothes, their haircuts, and their makeup. And their user will buy these items with cryptocurrency in virtual boutiques. Currently, we haven't seen full metaverse experience live, just a few tests. As an example, we can already observe the emergence of beauty virtual influences that look more and more real, and combined with generative AI, they could start becoming very smart and popular. It remains a big question for all brands whether they should already get into this world or see what's happening in the coming years. As a sum up, beauty brand can rely on several technologies. Several are already fully manageable and easy to implement, and others still under development. So, we said we started with augmented reality, then I would say traditional artificial intelligence, then generative AI and metaverse are new areas for development. There is so many ways to use technology in the beauty sector. On the e-shop, in physical store with the smart mirrors or smart devices, on dedicated beauty apps to be used by the client on their mobile device. We saw also the launch of several devices to equip clients' bathrooms, either to produce personalized skincare or makeup products in full autonomy, and also some connected mirrors. These products are still very niche, but as technology evolves, they could gain market share. It means that beauty tech could end up being everywhere. As a conclusion, I would say this is a quick panorama of beauty tech from my point of view. Of course, it's not exhaustive, as we could speak about it during hours, but I do hope it gave you a vision of what a beauty brand can contemplate currently.
Thank you so much, Charlotte. This was fantastic and fascinating. What a journey is currently happening and ahead of us. I can't wait, Isa, to see all of those different experiences. I agree with you. Um, as a I love a good challenge. I can't wait to see the coach in action. And certainly for more and more, we'll see how we jump into the Gen AI or metaverse experience where the world takes us. Thank you again for this. I'm sure there will be a lot of questions that we will direct your way as well.
Thank you.
Thank you again, Amy and Charlotte, for your take on the modern day technology and personalization. Um, Earlier at the beginning, I've shared Revive's position on some of the immersive technology, and perhaps would love to hear a little bit more on some of the questions. that we're hearing from the market and the audience. In recent time, we have seen a surge in emerging technologies like AR becoming key factors in consumer journey. We are seeing that with Revieve, we're seeing with our customer base, we're seeing that with the consumers across the globe that we serve. Could you share your insight of the value of the immersive experiences and what value they bring to consumers today, and how well you observed consumers adopting and embracing these new forms of interaction?
Good question. In terms of insights of the value of these experiences, as I explained it before, it all started like a playful experience. But now that they've been adopted by the users, we observe a significant impact on e-commerce conversion. It also decreases the level of return and non-satisfaction because users better understand what they buy and know that the products are adapted to their skin type or tone.
We have seen customers uh, really adopt immersive experiences and experiences in general. And those experiences, everything from how you discover products to how you go all the way through a checkout experience, are a key differentiator for retailers today. Those experiences matter, particularly in times of economic uncertainty, where loyalty can based on something as simple as price. So experiences really are emerging as a key area where retailers can differentiate and make a difference to the consumer's discovery, all the way again to the checkout to the customer service.
Considering the recent development in data and privacy landscape, could you elaborate on how organizations are recognizing the potential of zero and first party data and how they're leveraging it to gain more insightful and valuable information directly with consumers? I know I shared earlier in my presentation a variety of use cases that we are seeing our customers and partners take advantage of. We've seen formulation decisions being made. We've seen in marketing and marketing outreach being taken to a new level and loyalty progress. We've seen merchandising decisions. I would love to hear a little bit more from your side and what you are seeing and hearing from the market.
Many people see these restrictions as a constraint. I do believe this is a big opportunity. We know that our customers are looking for a higher level of personalization in the relationship we put in place with them. Then, the more first party data we can collect, the better.
First party data is one of the most important assets that any company has, particularly that customer data. That customer data can be the foundation of multiple experiences, from personalized experiences around product discovery to experiences around trying to walk through any customer pain points like customer service, returned, et cetera, all the way to delivery when you're getting those preferences reflected in your experience. How quickly will the package get there? How easy it is to return, et cetera. So that first party data matters from the very beginning all the way to the end. It is something where we find that customers need to have some sort of value exchange, though, for that first party data. So if I'm going to give you my data, I need to see some return. And that can be everything from a great experience, better product discovery, easier to find the product that's right for me, to loyalty programs that include rewards for spend or transactional discounts. And so that first party data is valuable. Consumers know exactly how valuable it is. And so making sure that as you're developing your first party data strategy, you know where you can use the data, but then also that value exchange that you're going to have with consumers.
Thank you for that. Um, Absolutely very interesting take. We're going to continue to be exploring and listening to the market, to the word, to the customers. We've also been talking a lot about this different use cases for zero first-party data. I would love to hear a little bit from Kiko Milano. How does Kiko Milano leverage or plan to leverage in-depth rich consumer data captured across the consumer journey? And what business decisions are you planning to make or already making to further personalize your customer experience? Charlotte?
As many brands, Kiko Milano has been focused on attracting new people by marketing actions. We observe that they are mainly one-timers. We now have to develop the relevant tools to convert them into loyal customers through one-to-one relationship. And to achieve this goal, data capturing is crucial. As you may know, Kiko Milano is undertaking an in-depth transformation in order to build a fruitful relationship with its clients, leveraging both on a wide retail network and a new website. We are currently building a new area of omnichannel and personalization across all touchpoints.
I know we at Revieve are continuously investing in a variety of different technologies, cutting edge, deeply immersive experiences, precise and accurate technologies, and leveraging all flavors of AI. But considering the rapid advancement of AI and especially Gen AI, how do you envision the future of beauty industry from your unique perspective? I would love to hear from Charlotte or Amy on that as well.
This is a great question. And generative AI is truly an incredible space. It has the opportunity or the potential to truly transform the retail industry, beauty being no exception. I think we're seeing the space move very, very quickly. How that's going to change the beauty industry in particular, I'll just go through a few key areas that I think have the potential. First is around product innovation, understanding more context around what is a potential trend, what is a sentiment within the overarching digital environment or all kind of consumer interaction environments, using that information to glean insights. Product innovation, product design. So designing new products can be done with generative AI in a very fast, rapid fashion. 3D prototypes of packaging that go around a product, for example, also can happen at a really rapid pace because you can develop ideas and move them to a 3D model very quickly. Marketing use cases. Once that product's actually developed, creating multiple assets generated with AI, using those assets in marketing campaigns, in site experiences, et cetera. Copy, the same thing. Copy is going to be generated in a much more rapid way with generative AI. I think the combination of all those things that we just talked about, particularly marketing use cases, you can see how one-to-one personalization is a capability that can be unlocked. And that's truly exciting. I've been in retail for many, many years. I've been talking about one-to-one personalization, I swear, since 2002. And so you really see the potential is there to do one-to-one personalization at scale now with this. Now, we haven't even addressed the kind of more operational aspects as you're thinking about the beauty industry. Everything from understanding supplier information, the supply chain information, getting more easy access to that. Things in the back end, productivity, being able to just do simple queries to search documents, to hire people. I mean, truly across marketing, HR, financial systems, supply chain. There's a tremendous opportunity to drive productivity with generative AI. So it's not just going to be in the customer experience and what we see as consumers, but actually all the way into how we work and how we even summarize a meeting like this and create action items out of that automatically with generative AI. It's truly will transform, I think, every part of the business.
I do believe we will use Gen AI in many ways. First, for content production, as the need for fresh assets is increasing extremely rapidly. Then, in many client-facing situations, the most obvious one being at the customer care to be able to respond to basic queries in a few minutes, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, in all languages. But we can also imagine business-oriented chatbot providing some smart advice on products or any important information a client may ask before purchasing.
Regardless of the technology at hand, it is the long-lasting relationship with consumer that matters. Whoever wins consumer's heart wins the game. So how do you see the future of building long-lasting relationships with your consumers, and what role does the data and technology play for you in that? I know on the Revieve side, we're not going to stop. We will continue to build a variety of different experiences. We are bringing flavors of Gen AI to the table, so please stay tuned for that. But I would like to hear from our partners, from Google, from Kiko Milano, a bit more on that.
So within this space, the consumer relationships have always been incredibly important to loyalty. And I think that's how I would frame what we're talking about here. You're going to drive loyalty by deepening those relationships and offering customers a great experience, both an emotional experience and a transactional experience. So when you think about data and those immersive technologies, you're kind of hitting on both of those, both transactional and emotional benefits. So any kind of transactional personalization or transactional ease that you can drive into the customer journey is going to help make that easier, more frictionless for the consumer. And there's certainly an appreciation that interacting with your brand or with your company is as easy as possible. But then there's the emotional parts of it too. And I think engagement and immersive experiences, exposure to brand storytelling in new and interesting ways, that really helps drive those emotional connections. And so I think the combination of those two really are the foundation for building lasting relationships with your end customers.
Long-lasting relationships with customers is a combination of factors, of course. Brand, product quality, and more, our capacity to differentiate the treatment for each customer through one-to-one personalization. For this, there is no other way to collect any piece of data we can capture on purchase, client behavior, and areas of interest. But collecting is definitely not the only challenge we are facing. The activation, more and more in real time, is absolutely key, and it will be enabled by advanced technology.
Thank you to my wonderful collaborators and colleagues here. Thank you for our partners at Google. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Charlotte and Kiko Milano, for working with us on this webinar and on a variety of different innovative technologies and experiences that we will be bringing to the market. And thank you to our audience for joining us today and allowing us to bring this point of view, share our insights and thoughts with you. There will be more webinars coming out. Please tune in. Stay tuned for the announcement. And I promise you, we will bring you more interesting stories, educational segments, and announcements. Thank you. Have a good day, evening, night, and see you again.